Hello. Alright, after piss, I decided that I couldn't be bothered to record anymore, so I stopped. And now we're back, and we're doing more of this. I have coffee, cigarettes, we're doing it. We're good to go. Anyway, the amazing story from last time. We've reiterated for the 19th time that we are now the sea branded by a FFXIII that I think just died and turned into crystal, and it crystallized oceans, and now we have a thing, and we don't know what that thing to do is, but we have a thing. I can see that the frame rate is still crystal, yeah, there you go.
That's a lot of enemies.
I don't know why, I haven't got this shit maxed out. I believe I saw somewhere that people asked for a performance patch. Fuck knows why, they ain't gonna do it now. Oh hey, oh yeah, I have things that I can do now. I need to remember that. I'm not saying this game gets massively harder, but there are things you can do to help yourself. So I should probably try and do these things to make shit easier. I guess? I don't know. Anyway, I suppose I'll show off the leveling system and then get into whatever the fuck I'm actually going to try and fucking talk about, because considering that I knew that this was going to get drearily boring, I'm now going to try and prepare a topic for every episode so that I can get interrupted and sort of jump back and forth between moaning about this shit and moaning about, well, other random shit that no one cares about. Right, we got abilities. You have anything new? Yeah, you've got Ruin and Thunder. Good. So now we have more attacks, and I don't think it auto-selects them as reliably, so there's that. I suppose. Then we have this small, the flower doofer, and basically, this also works kind of well, considering the system, the battle system, the implementation system. So because of the paradigms, you've got different classes, so you can level up different classes to get different buffs and points and shit. And every single time you reach the middle, it shoots up. The flower grows, as it were. But then there's loads of abilities around there, and it actually can get quite deep and complex and interesting, to its credit, again. But yeah, so it's kind of like, what exactly do you want your characters to do? Well, until the later part of the game, where you can grind giant turtles and get loads of experience and money off of them. And then it kind of becomes, how much of it can you level up to make yourself stupidly overpowered? So, you know, there's stuff. But yeah, so Ravager's I'm assuming it's your magic. Yeah, Thunder, Libra, shit, I don't know. But anyway, there's lots of micromanagement motherfuckery to be getting on with. And it is kind of helpful in that when you're looking at it, it shows everything that you've unlocked, and it's not too bad. But yeah, so Snow, I was going to call him Hope. Fuck it, they're all pretty interchangeable. Could be an offensive dude, a magic dude, or a tanky dude. And Vanille can be your Ravager or a medic. Considering we don't have a medic, probably better to go with a medic. Just kind of makes sense. So there's your strategy, if you will. I have no idea. Right, so it's CP. Right, so it shows how much CP we've got in the top left-hand corner. I'm not going to bugger with it too much for now, because Jesus, it takes a while. You can go through him. He's Ravager, and I think Hope is healing. Oh no, you can do all kinds of crap. Synergist is actually really helpful as you go through it, because it unlocks all kinds of weird debuffs and shit, which you kind of want for fighting giant turtles. It's essentially, fuck the whatever it is, the hopes and the dreams of whatever. It's essentially building up so you can fight the giant turtles and get better. But yeah, so that's kind of how that builds into the paradigm system. So you can, oh fuck, damn it, Fabius, I'm not turning it off. I can't be bothered, because otherwise I'll never spot messages from people again. So yeah, you can kind of choose how you want your party, and I believe you can you fuck around with it? I don't know. Generate? Defense? No, I think these are all party members regardless of whatever we decide to do. Can we swap? Oh, Jesus! How the fuck do I move you? Am I allowed to? B, no. I can't remember. But the other problem I have with this game as well is that, for the sake of story and padding this motherfucker out even longer than it needs to be, the party does get split up at some point. I believe they all have a mild argument about ethics or whatever, and they all fuck off their separate ways, so... it's pretty dumb. We'll get to that. Anyway, I'll probably fucking go with... Well, that's Ravager Sentinel Medic, I don't want that. Yeah, I think Solidarity makes the most sense. Bit of tanking, bit of healing, Lightning's pretty powerful, she can fuck shit up, it should be fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's as in-depth as it gets, really. It's just trying to figure out the best ways of going about stuff so that you can fuck shit up faster. Which I don't hate. Like I say, the battle system itself is so disgustingly, stupidly flawed that I hate it, and I hate everything about it. But what they've actually given you within that isn't awful, if you will. So, there's that, I guess. And there's, I mean, to be fair, the items are pretty naff as well. So that gives you strength and shit, and more HP, improved potions, I don't know. I think you unlock more accessories later on as well. I could be wrong. I'll give you the powered wristband, I guess. There you go. And then you can have an Iron Bangle. I could give you more powerful potions, but if the dream is that we shouldn't have to bother really using them unless we're fucking desperate as sin, so... Anyway, that's the thing. That's what's happened, I think. I guess. I don't know. That is Final Fantasy XIII. That's about as nuanced as the combat will ever fucking get, I'm afraid. It also, interestingly enough, considering that, like say, Tails is still fucking doing this. Like, the whole, you've got to jump on top of objects. Why can't I not jump on you? Unless I have to go round. I probably have to go round. Oh, no, 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 Jimmy did. Oh, I can't open it because he's angry at me. Come here, fuckface. Oh, that's gone well. So yeah, there's bits and pieces to it. Like I say, Snow can provoke enemies, so they only try and clobber him. Vanille can go around healing things. The more nuanced part of it is you're supposed to change your stance based on what's going on. So here, I'm not really threatened, so I should switch to Relentless Assault. And then, the overlong animation happens, and then we start clobbering them to death. So, there you go. It livens up a little bit once you become indebted to God. Because fucking Christ, it needed it. I mean, I get it, to be fair. For the sake of the story, I can't really argue with the way they went about it, because it's like, you can't just really start off with God powers for the sake of the story. It would be a bit daft. Yeah, there you go. That's what's happened so far. Story things. See, this is the other thing as well. Tails does the exact same thing. Oh, look at how amazing it is! They jumped, and I had fuck all to do with it.
This just might work.
What will? What? I don't know.
It may be cursed, but it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
Well, at least someone's got a brain. Not much of one, mind, but, you know, at least he's thinking. He's like, yeah, you know what? Cool, we can shoot fire out of our hands. What's wrong with that? And there's no... Because the story's so fucking vague, there's no, like, time limit on it, is there? Oh, there you go.
We fight it! Ragnarok!
They're still carrying on with this conversation.
That's the reason we're l'Cie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah.
That's not a reason, that's just your personal preference.
She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there.
Yeah, that does make more sense. Well done.
That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's FFXIII was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-FFXIII are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
To be fair, he's got more than you do.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it.
No, she's not an enemy. She's been given a task that makes her the enemy, you
If
div.
we work together and carry out our focus...
The FFXIII took Sarah from us, and you want to help it?
Well, there's not much choice in the matter, is there? Oh, good.
Place your hands behind your heads!
How did you survive the crystal thing? Thing?
You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Oh, yeah, what? Oh, okay. Again, fuck knows what happened during any of that. Non-specific flip stunts. Oh, okay. God, it looks so fucking unnatural. Command execution was the... Oh god, then. If you wish to manually enter commands of battle, first choose... Yeah, choose abilities with... Yeah... I can't believe it's only just now getting to that. Okay, it also takes on how you can execute commands any time. To do so, simply press A. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Fuck that noise. Cheat. It's a lot easier. Oh no, do it again. Oh, we got Phoenix down, hooray.
I thought they'd be tougher than that.
I don't know, you can
Guys
shoot
are
fucking
psycho,
fire out of your hands.
Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
I don't think it is.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao.
Wait, hey,
Well, it's
wait.
about fucking time. Where's Hope? Why am I asking where Hope is?
What's a man to do?
Oh, there he is. And then they split up. There you go. That's why they split up. That was the reason. So there you go. And if I'm correct, oh no, they're still there. Well, I thought they ran away. Oh, I'm very confused. They do at some point. With, like, varying degrees of shit. I suppose, to be fair, again, to its credit, it is like, well, yeah, what the fuck are you supposed to do? None of it really makes an awful lot of sense. That's it. Just keep hitting snow. Well, we're trying. Fucking murder him, please. Actually... I hate that it needs a full fucking animation for that, though. That's too long. I think it turns off at some point. Or I could probably turn it off if I bothered to check, but I can't. But yeah, it also picks attacks based on what they're weak to and stuff like that, so there's incentives for fighting and bollocks, basically. It's all set dressing for a mechanic that's basically fundamentally stupid, but what do you want? Also, we will be picking up large slaves of items to upgrade equipment that we don't care about. I think there's supposed to be super good equipment later on, but I can't remember what the fuck it is, nor do I really care all that much. You never know, maybe I'll find myself giving enough of a shit to try it. I'll at least go and try and murder some of the turtles. They are helpful to kill.
That doesn't look good.
That ain't shit. I mean, to be fair, it might actually stop hand-holding now. I'm not really sure how it works. Oh. Maybe I'll try and use a bit of fucking nuance. Probably not, though. Like I say, as long as you got vanilla and snow, you're pretty good. Nothing's really gonna fuck you up this early in the game. I do remember there are some enemies at one point that were pretty fucking annoying, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Come on, Froggles. You gonna do anything?
We gotta win this.
Yes, I'm trying. Like I say, I think that about covers it until they have their next argument about the same thing they've already had an argument about. So, as I said, I need things to fucking talk about because, it's gonna be a long one. Anyway, yeah, the thing I wanted to talk about, because it's something that I've been thinking about and it's kind of annoying me. I just finished watching fucking Golden Time. If any of you watch that, that's a pretty good, enjoyable anime. But I was watching it, and it's something that's cropped up in the back of my mind every now and again. As a man who peruses Zero-Me's anime, as I do, the actual amount of animes that show the progression of a relationship as opposed to the initiation or start of one is pretty dumb. Like, you've got mountains upon mountains upon mountains of, oh, will they, won't they, oh, it's gonna be so interesting, I don't know. Versus, like, I think I've managed to count the ones that I've watched, and it comes to about 7.
Try that on me.
And it's a bit like,
Thanks.
it's a very untapped market, and I suppose a lot of it probably boils down to the people that write this shit probably haven't had real relationships, because that's hard. So, in that sense, I kind of get it. Like, it's difficult to write about something you have bugger all idea about. But, on the other hand, it is also like, you would have thought, I don't know what would probably make more money, to be honest. From my point of view, I would have thought that actually being able to see something interesting, like something different, something a bit fresher, would be kind of, I don't know, enjoyable, especially since that's the way the anime market's going at the moment. All the boring, flaky crap tends not to get anywhere, unless it's been backed by Crunchyroll. Like, Adventures of a Twat with a Smartphone. God, that was awful. I hated that. Well, I didn't... hate's a strong word, I suppose. I tolerated it, I watched all of it, and none of it went anywhere or really meant anything, so... yeah, I was just... because, what have you got... So, from what I can gather, you've got Golden Time, which was really fucking good. If you haven't seen it, give that a watch. It's well worth it. But the end's a bit stodgy because they've got to have some kind of hook to keep punters in. But the actual like meat of it, the middle bit, is probably the best I've seen. Dusk Maiden of Amnesia was actually very good as well. Probably had one of the most like heartfelt and sad fucking endings I've ever seen. I mean, they have to cop out and make it, like, happy and shit, but... again, the actual meat of that, pretty enjoyable. It's about someone who's trying to get his leg over a ghost. You know... And he kind of does, a bit. My Love Story, which is about like some 7-foot-tall Shrek-looking motherfucker getting with, I think, like a 4'7" and 8 like girl. It was weird. It was good though. It was heartfelt, but it does get a bit fucking twee. It does make my teeth hurt. It's so sweet and saccharine. What else you got? Mysterious Girlfriend X. That was quite good, although it is a little hard to watch, considering the random shit I've seen. Even I found myself recoiling from people spit sharing.
Might as well make introductions.
Oh, hang on.
I'm Snow. Snow Villiers.
You're fucking not called Snow Videos.
Hope Estime.
You killed my mom.
Totem Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning.
No,
This
she
name's
does.
Karen. First, anybody's guess.
Neil.
Saskatchewan. Good to meet you.
Guys, see, they're making friends. Yay.
It's not right. Why kids have to get
Because they wouldn't run away!
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
They had a choice and they just didn't bother.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the Post-FFXIII. That was our first mistake.
You could have left!
Should've left it to the Sanctum. Why not? I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's FFXIII for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
Wait, so they're
still
helpful?
helped us do it. Why is that? Gotta be something.
There has to be.
There might have been. Not so sure anymore.
Ah, vagary. Mystery. Shit. What about those stupid kids, huh? Run away, huh? What about that? What happened to running away? Yeah, it didn't go well for you, did it? Fucking idiot. Oh, good, we've got dogs. Again, I really don't see why they're hunting people. Like, they're saying what? So we relied on the FFXIII for stuff. And then, as far as I can gather, the point was they had to keep the FFXIII sweet. They've got to send people up to be purged, and that keeps the FFXIII sweet. He's happy. He's having a gay old time. He's got like little slaves, but instead of sending people up, when the FFXIII came and was like, "Yo, where's my people? I wanna turn some people into like husks of nothing." They were like, "Nah, we're not down for that, and we're gonna fire giant like ropes at you." And he was like, "Ah, that sucks, man. What are you doing that for?" And now we're here, or we actually killed him. He made us the sea, and then I don't know. I swear I understood this at one point, but now it just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It's almost like it's really shit. Go figure. Oh, before I get back to whatever the fuck I was talking about, if I have one problem with your paradigm, because later on in the game, everyone unlocks all of their paradigms. Paradigm-a-dim-a-dim-a-dim. So essentially, every single character can function exactly the same as the others. Essentially. So you can have Lightning as a healer, Snow as a buff person, and Vanille as like a physical tank. Shit like that. And they do leave it late enough in the game that you kind of have time spent with their general specific classes, but it can get a bit dumb. And a lot of it is just so you can unlock points and stuff and like health and crap, but it does take away from it. Like I say, you may as well just use anyone. I think only a few of them get very specific abilities, so it's a 6-1 sort of deal. I get why they did it, but when every single character, barring personality, which is shit, becomes as bland and generic as each other, it doesn't help proceedings. You could swap them in and out and not notice. What's in the shop? Is that Oh, good, great. I don't care. And I don't care. Good. Yeah, they're just gonna keep moaning at each other and sort of being vaguely reasonable. Oh, hang on. More vaguely reasonableness. We've got it's back to sort of medium effort. Oh, is that your lady?
Sarah.
Still a crystal.
Sarah! Sarah.
Speak to me!
I'll get you out of there. Thanks.
Yeah, you're really helping. Where did you get a knife from? And what exactly are you gonna do when you get her out? Oh, hey.
This is goodbye.
The broody.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead.
We haven't been
Think
so
Sarah'd
far.
want that? You think you know how she feels?
Well,
If I
hopefully.
leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die.
Yeah, you just
I'll
beat up
protect
God.
Sarah and Cocoon.
Oh, you should have seen that one coming. Jesus.
I can save her!
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes!
Are their personalities coming through yet? They're one-note, bland personalities.
You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does.
Oh no! It's Scorpoloid Mark II. How have you not seen it?
Whoa, whoa. No, no! No, 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 not now!
Ignore your girlfriend. It's not like she's fucking going anywhere, is it? Oh god, I hope you just suck, man. Oh, thank you. Can I ignore it this time? Explains how to employ paradigms effectively to stagger it. Deal extra damage and defeat it quickly. Go on then. Uh-huh. The time, yeah, okay, so you switch back and forth. Yeah, thank you. Gathered that. Oh, he's got a face beam! Oh! You know that thing that you can't fucking dodge at all. Oh, we're on solidarity, that's alright. You can still build up the chain gauge while you're doing this though, it's not overly difficult. I mean, the problem, well, I suppose the whole point of it is that it takes longer than it should do, but oh well. But fuck it, go on then, I'll switch because you just killed him. Look at this top tier strategy! Yeah, you switch back when he's gonna fire his laser beam. And then you just fuck him up this way. So, yeah, if you want, there is a certain vague amount of strategy, I suppose. It's there, it exists, in its own silly way. And you can kind of jimmy it by potioning, so... pack it up a little bit. But yeah, like, again, it's also more reactionary gameplay. Like, you have no real agency over how you go about doing things. Like, you're waiting for the enemy to fucking make a choice, and then it has that choice and it does stuff. What are you doing? Yes, thank you. That's why I switched to the thing. Yeah, so it does its little attacks that suck, and then, yeah. That's about it. I do remember one boss specifically that was a ginormous cunt, but he's a ways away yet, considering how fucking long this game is. I swear Snow's got a thing that makes the doofer gauge go up, so, alright, yeah, looks like it. Because I'm doing fuck all. Come on, you fucking Scorpoloid, give over. Alright, we did it. Whoa. I can play the game. We got a digital circuit. No one came with Scorpoloid. They figured he'd handle it even though he failed the first fucking time. What a shitheel Scorpoloid is.
You're leaving?
Yes, we've established that.
We want to help Sarah too.
Why? Thank you for mirroring my own emotion.
We could be digging for days.
And she's still trapped in Crystal!
The army's on our trail. So for now, we gotta keep moving.
Like, what exactly are they gonna do to her? Again, she ain't going anywhere.
Myself?
Yes!
Focus. What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that what you promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here?
Yes! Please, God.
Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
What, bitch? Not his fault.
Stay out of trouble.
You too.
Get going.
Oh, but I've got something to say. Oh, but I can't say it. I'm so scared. Whoa. God, you fucking suck, Hope. Oh, hang on. Here we go.
No.
Save it for next time, kiddo.
Yeah,
Get left behind.
shut up, kid.
But
You'll get left behind, like that person that fell.
Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
count on it.
Grr, grr, grr. Now, again, what is your plan? I know the point is that he's immature and reckless and thinks of, like, only doing the big stuffs, but he's still pretty fucking stupid.
Get you out of there.
Again, like, you know, no real human thought. Again, you're not even hitting the crystals, you div.
Count on it.
Yeah, you said that. Also, I love how he waits these just slightly out of view. It's like, so it's like, no, I don't mean anything, you fucking
About
dickhead.
leaving the kid on his own, but we gotta keep moving.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot anyway, so it's alright. Yeah, so we got Saz now. Saz can do his cool gangster shooting.
Left him on his own.
Well, he wasn't budging, so hands tied. Unfortunately, this actually makes sense. Unfortunately. Well, damn it all, I keep thinking it's fucking start. It's not. Right, you're both Ravagers. Yeah, I'll switch to that. It just makes more sense. We're still dealing damage, but we've got a medic. It helps. Anyway, I think we're always done with the talkie. Well, actually, no, we're not. It never ends. But fuck it, I'll plow on. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about Mysterious Girlfriend X, and if any of you haven't seen it, what it essentially is there's this fucking crazy girl that's a bit fruity. And some bloke, again, as is the way with all romance, wants to get his leg over her, and it is fine. But then it turns out that she's got weird spit-based powers. So, yeah, it's very, very bizarre. And I enjoyed it, but even I have to admit, there is, I don't know, because the thing that I find, because my mate's trying to get into anime, and I tell him, like, there's a cut-off point in there where you won't realise it yourself. You'll notice it later on when you stop and think about it. But you get desensitized to the dumb, like, weeby shit. Your brain just quietly forgets that what you're watching, in general context, is creepy, or bizarre, or fucking stupid. And then that's it, it's over, you like anime. But even when I was watching that, because the premise of it is, like, say, for some reason she shares spit with him and other characters, and there's an awful lot of sharing spit. Not by kissing, just by, like, gobbing on her finger, and he, like, just goes, oh, like, even I have to admit, I was like, ugh, Jesus. But eventually you cross that bridge and you get over it, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a fucking bad thing. Wow, did you see those flips? That was a 10. So yeah, there's that one. Like I say, if you can stomach it, I'd say give that one a go. It's unique, if anything, with different ideas of what love is and how you represent it. It's quite cool. SAO, probably one of the most famous examples of an actual relationship as opposed to the commencement of one. Which, bizarrely enough, my mate is actually trying to watch, which is very confusing, because he's in the second arc of it, and it's widely considered and accepted that the second arc of SAO is cheesy fucking dog shit. I didn't hate it completely, but I didn't think it was great.
Shake the slippery tube. You cool on this? Do not shake the slippery tube.
Is that euphemism? I feel like it is. No one wants you to shake the slippery tube. So yeah, because SAO is a weird one, because, as, again, generally accepted, apart from, well, I mean, there are people who hate the fact that the bloke who wrote SAO has no fucking idea what MMO actually is, which is understandable, like, because he quite clearly doesn't. He's, quite frankly, fucking insane. Isn't that what I picked up? I swear that's what I picked up. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I picked up a blaze fire saber. Like, it's fucking terrible. I think that's what I picked up. Ah, whatever. I could have sworn I put a new weapon on her anyway. Oh, I'm getting very confused. It wasn't Deneb Jewelers, was it? Might have been. Is it better? Yeah, because you don't, like, get up close and personal, you just magic shit. That's fine. But yeah, it's like, the first arc of SAO was about, a relationship and them trying to get to know each other and worrying about, oh, what's going to happen if we wake up? When we wake up, we're going to be able to find each other? Who the fuck are you? I don't fucking know. And then the second arc of it was, we're going to take this character who was not necessarily the embodiment of female empowerment, but was certainly part of her character. And then we're going to lock her in a cage with some kind of creepy rapist. Like, probably the single most jarring change of character that I think I've seen. It wasn't great. There you go. Mainly just because it was really awkward. Like, you've taken the time to build up and help us at least understand this, albeit basic character, and then you just be like, no, we need the MacGuffin for the main character to go chase after. It's like, oh, all right then. I mean, as far as MacGuffins go, you've established the MacGuffin well, but it was also kind of really dumb and not massively helpful for anyone or anything. And then Season 3 had fuck all of her in it, for some bizarre reason. I didn't mind Season 3. It was a bit weird that for some reason they established him as looking like a lady, Kirito, the main character. So, many hijinks ensued from there, but again, the relationship part of it was barely a part of it. Really, it was kind of confusing. Like, again, you've established a relationship, and then you're just like, again, to the side. You know, everyone wants to see what they, you know, go about shit, but nah. And then Arc 4 was better, but still essentially ignored the characters, yeah. The point is, what I'm trying to get at was that Arc 1 was actually a decent romance. It was not spectacular, and the characters were pretty two-dimensional, especially fucking Kirito, but, you know, like I say, there was connection and chemistry there, which they did a decent job of fostering, I guess. So, yeah, there's that one. Say I Love You, quite good, quite short, but again, that was about the commencement of a relationship, and that was, or not the commencement, like a relationship that was happening. I suppose, yeah, a lot of them have the commencement of it, which is, yeah. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Next time we
No.
he'll learn exactly how I feel.
He won't though, will he? Because you'll puss out again like every fucking time you fucking arsehole. What's going on over here? Oh, it's a thing to look at.
Looks operational.
Oh. It's good. I like that you can fire guns by hitting them with your sword. It's helpful. But yeah, that was more about, like, this girl who was really shy and sort of about this bloke who randomly decided that he wanted to go out with her, and yeah. That was good. Again, quite good. About, for the most part, I'd say all the ones about, like, a relationship happening and the trials and tribulations of such are generally pretty on point. Like, you don't really get many bad ones. And then my personal favourite, but apparently I'm very, very, very much alone in this particular regard, is Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Apparently it is just dog shit according to everyone else, but it's probably my favourite anime. Because I believe it was actually the first one that I watched about an actual relationship, but it was like, wow, this is so fucking refreshing, it's unreal. More, please. Yeah, well, I can't list many off the top of my head because I can't remember Japanese names of anything because I'm just a silly English fat bastard sitting in my fucking house. I suppose I'm not at least in my room, but, you know, pretty much just some randy. There's just loads and loads and loads of examples about, oh, will they, won't they, what's going to happen, where's it going to go, blah. It's like, oh. Actually, there was another one about... There was one that came out last year that I cannot remember to save my fucking life, but it was good as I recall it. I didn't write that one down. The other problem as well when trying to talk about anime is that I have unfortunately watched so much of it that a lot of it tends to just blend together unless something is absolutely fucking brilliant. Like, I don't know, like recently, My Hero Academia, I enjoyed watching that. Well, actually, to be fair, it's if something's really, really good or something's, like, appallingly terrible. Like, if something's very bland, that's generally where it starts to just go and mush into nothingness. Whereas, yeah, the good and the terrible. I mean, this is probably why like Final Fantasy has just left my brain hole, because it was so fucking just nothing that I'm forgetting the plot and the characters. Which I suppose in a sense is good, because I was worried I'd remember all of it and I'd really have nothing to talk about, but, you know. At the same time, I'm just remembering how boring it was. Yeah. Like I said, I generally, that's what my anime viewing is. I either look for something brilliant or something fucking awful. Although there's a specific breed of awful I find. Like, I don't know, yeah. There are some really crap ones that I don't believe I actually ended up getting through. Oh, hello. Ah! It's the Dogman. Hello, Dogman. Army Dogman. Green Dogman. Good origin. Techniques or special abilities used by expending technical points or toilet paper. Your party's toilet paper gauge appears below the leader's HP gauge. Successfully unleashing a full ATB gauge of queued abilities or earning a high battle rating replenishes toilet paper. Try using a technique for yourself. Select techniques from the ability menu and execute that lever ability. And now I know what he's weak to. Using lever reveals the abilities and weaknesses of your enemies. You can pressing C, I believe that's right trigger, or B, something like that. Remaining enemy attributes or automatically change the ability selected by auto battle command by your allies. Most effective actions known are always chosen. Usually on the yeah, good, brilliant. More powerful techniques consume more toilet paper. When used, unlike HP, toilet paper is not restored automatically. You've got to go down to Tesco and get some. Cool. How? Oh, yeah. Right. The basic problem with Matey Chumley over here is that he, he essentially, like, roids out and then just fucks everything. It's terrible. So you've got to try and stagger him. What paradigms do I actually have? Not overly helpful. Although, considering that he's about to roid out, maybe I should fucking switch and see if we can get anywhere with that. Yeah, I've always thought about trying to do, like, a YouTube thing on anime, because I'm not going to say I'm the most, like, knowledgeable person. I don't really know anything about the way, you know, like, the nuances of it, like film. I can comment on films, but I'm not a film buff. But, I don't know, as a man on the booby, I have fucking opinions, and these opinions could either be pointless or might have some merit to them, I don't fucking know. But yeah, so you stagger him, and then hopefully you just murder him as quickly as fucking possible, because otherwise he will murder you, and get all of his HP back, which is really fucking unfair. Oh, come on, gang. There you go. Yeah, though later on in the game, those guys fucking suck. I use them for grinding as well, if I remember. What time are we at? We're at 50 minutes, good lord. We're still in the fucking ice crystal field. Fuck.
Look at that. They're sending in cruisers. Primarch must be sweating bullets. Mobilizing ships like that.
But why? What exactly are they trying to specifically capture us, or what? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm sure it'll be explained poorly at some point. Oh, hey. Oh, story. Plot. I'll probably stop after the next bit, because, yeah, coffee, piss, you know. I'll carry on for a bit this time, though, try and bash out a bit more.
Sweep team, form ranks.
I'm also rendering this to my solid state, so hopefully it'll run a bit faster.
Made it out okay.
So do I.
They probably didn't, they're probably all dead.
But nowhere is safe for him now.
No, I'm hoping really sad. I didn't say what I needed to say.
Suppose they shared a neighborhood with a foul sea. They get treated like post-tainted rats.
I don't... what?
People really hate Pulse, don't they?
Didn't it just blow up?
Not hate. tens of millions of people, all scared of Pulse boogeymen. They'd be shaking in their beds every night if they knew that Lassie like us were around.
But you're quite friendly.
Purge that entire town.
It's crazy, I know.
That was a town?
But the Sanctum Falsi did nothing to stop it.
So whose side were the people in that thing on? Were they on the side of the Falsi, or did they hate it?
To correct their errors.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Guess humans aren't worth the effort.
No, they're quite clearly not.
Figure they'll let us just kill each other off.
Lassie are not human.
So what are you?
That's enough.
Yeah, you fucking tell him. Oh no, but you're on the way. I'm running over here now. Over here's safer.
We're still alive. That's something.
Ah, false optimism.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
There. They're sealing off the area. They're trying to trap the stragglers.
Why?
We gotta get moving before we
Isn't the Falsi dead? What's the point? I'm so confused. So as far as I can gather, they invade... Oh, no, I can't gather anything. Help! Explain. Jesus Christ, it makes no fucking sense. Like, I get it, you haven't been given all the pieces yet. It doesn't make it any fucking better. They explain it in such vague, confusing ways. And then reiterate that vague, confusing way. Like, I thought everyone hated the Falsi, so they were all scared of it, but I thought they were being taken to wherever the fuck that was, Pole/Cocoon, I don't really know, to be purged, but they're not. So they took them all there for giggles? I think the point is, it's not very clear. Come on, there you go, you fucking arsehole. Moving on. The corridor continues. Oh, also, the next bit, when it eventually happens, has got a really big bugbear of mine for this game, which really pisses me off. I was going to do a really, long review of it, and the next bit, when it eventually appears, had something that I hated. Anyway, we got these things. Ow. Like, what's the point of even giving them hands when all they do is spin kick? Like I say, it's all well and good. You're like, oh, I've got great ideas for a design. Look how futuristic and roboty this is. Like, yeah, but if it doesn't achieve anything, like, if I don't know what the point of it is, then well, why? Anyway, they're about to fucking murder Vanille. Oh no, she's tanked it. Oh, just barely. I don't even know why I'm mashing A. It just feels like that it's something that I can do. And that's not brilliant. Yay, we got another TP. Another bit of toilet paper to add to the... well, the bum storage. Digital circuits. You know, I've got to go try and find something else to talk about. Post-piss. I suppose I could try and carry on with that, although I've kind of reached my point. Well, I was going to give examples of shit that I hate, but it's interesting because I hate it. Attack on Titan is probably my biggest one. I fucking hate that. It's fucking terrible. I mean, it looks pretty and it's displayed very well and, you know, artistically done very well, but I don't care about any of the characters, so it fails, like, from square one. Mainly because it's given me no reason to care about any of the characters other than that they might die. And you need a scotch more motivation than that. Like, yes, everything might die, but you've given me no clear indication of their personality other than that they all hate Titans, or maybe they like Titans, or they're indifferent to Titans. There's like 3 characters in that entire show that actually have any meaningful personality to them. And it's a bit frustrating. Because I feel like if they took the time to display it properly, then it would actually be really good and effective, because, well, what they're showing is quite brutal and hard to watch, and it's like, okay, if there was some actual, like, stakes involved, then yeah, this really would have a bit of meat on it, but it doesn't, because I don't care about any of them. Really. Like, they're all just moody, depressing shit heaps that are like, oh, fucking Titans, they stole my home. There's another thing I have a problem with as well in that sort of thing, where it's like, a lot of people say like, oh man, but it's so rough, I feel so sorry for them. It's like, why? They've always been oppressed. There is no version of their lives where they haven't been oppressed. The goal is to not be oppressed anymore, and it's like, yeah, but you don't, like, what does no oppression look like? They're still in a giant, like, walled-off, gated community thing. There's no, like, visual concept of what good is, so I don't know what they're striving for, other than what I think good is, and, like I say, it's fine if they want to let you fill in the gaps, but it's still not particularly appealing. I think Vanille's about to get fucked up, because that fucker's about to shoot a big old laser beam. Well, whenever it's ready, I suppose it's got to take 5 minutes to charge it up. Which I suppose is the point. It's supposed to give you a chance to stagger it. But yeah, Attack on Titan was one that I really like, especially in recent memory, because I watched it because I kept hearing about how good it was, and I gave it a try, and I wasn't impressed. I really wasn't. It was pretty poor. And the other thing as well is I heard a lot about how great the fight scenes were, and, like, to its credit, a lot of them are quite good and they look pretty interesting and varied. Like, you can tell a lot of effort went into them. But especially in Season 2, you could, like, I couldn't stop thinking of, like, wrestling commentary. Like, it was really awkward. And again, like, with a complete lack of stakes, if the big, like, bombastic fight scenes that you're supposed to give a shit about suddenly become funny in your head, it's over, it's dead. But yeah, oh hang on, what are you doing? I don't even know what he is doing. I thought he was charging a big laser beam, but he's not. Like, it lacks all weight to me, and that's, I guess it's a shame. Because I don't see what people see in it. I don't know. Although I think I don't know, a lot of people seem to think it. Actually no, I don't really know what people think of it. My mate who told me to watch it because he liked it said that it was good, but then he told me it was crap, and I'm like, I don't understand. Do you like this thing? Do you? I mean, I liked SAO more than I like fucking Attack on Titan, easily. There's an ounce of levity in it. People can smile. Yes, things suck. There's a weird rapey man in Season 2, but at least there's a bit of, like, yeah, no, life and shit. Not just, oh no, everything's fucked all the time, 100%, whatever will we do? It's like, well, I don't really care because it's all fucked. I don't know. That's me. It's why I like Marvel movies over DC. Well, until recently. Well, recent DC movies have tried a bit harder to sort of be about, like, people as opposed to grim, broody, blur. It's that sort of, yeah. In fact, to be fair, you could level the same thing at this game. They're all just moody fucking gimps. There's always something to be broody about, and they will brood. They will brood as hard as possible. Ah, fucking shit. Don't drop your controller. What was I going to say? Before I fuck off, yeah, another one that just appeared, or is going to appear, or just appeared on Crunchyroll, is Freezing Vibration, which was so fucking awful in every conceivable way, especially after the first season was alright. Yeah, there's no words for that one. Like, that would take weeks to unpack, that fucker. And I ain't watched it in a while, so, yeah, that was and I looked at what people thought, and they were like, oh, I quite liked it. I really like the complex characters. I'm like, you're fucking mad, son. None of that made any fucking sense. Yeah, Freezing Vibration. Go watch that and laugh at it, because it was fucking awful. Yeah. Anyway, I will go find something else to ramble about after piss and coffee. And lunch, I suppose. Back in a sec.